Okay, found out that the volume wasn't on. Had it turned off because when you have it in the studio, it records. That's the problem with Nikon. So this is at 16 millimeter. This is the kit lens, okay? I want to show you something. So I had a lens on there, which was 24 millimeter, okay? Earlier, and it was the DX lens. This is 16 millimeters. I'm going to prove a point. If I put a 24 millimeter full frame lens on this camera, it would give you something like, see, that right there, folks, is like what? A 42? No. That is a 24. That's what I had on earlier this morning. 24 millimeter. And I'm going to put both videos up at the same time, but you're going to look at it in the afternoon when I have the speech. I'm going to go home on a quicker route. I might go down Lookout Road. Stretch it a little bit. You see this thing. There you go. Do it like that. Now it's more straight. So you can see the shadow of the car, which is a neat effect. This is at 24 millimeters, okay? This is what I was trying to stress earlier this morning, is that is it 24 millimeters or is it actually 16? Well, this tells me it's at 24 millimeters. So a camera, APS-C DX, this style, when it says 24, that's 24 millimeters on the camera. And then when you have a full frame where it says 24, it's 24 there also. So what I was proving was at 16 millimeters, it didn't look like what it had this morning. This is right where you saw it in the morning with the DX 1.7 aperture. Yeah, didn't even have to wait hardly. So I like going in the shade. So, battery's fully charged. I got it on the 100 watt power bank, external. I didn't put in the dummy battery. And what I'm finding out is there's a problem with Ecamm where you only have one microphone or another microphone, but it's not killing off the camera microphone. So I have to mute it in the studio, and then when I record, you know, car vlogging or something like that, then I see the volume is off. Now I see the volume on. But the picture quality looks fantastic. And this is the kit lens, folks. So the kit lens is good in the daytime. At nighttime, you want to use a prime, like a 1.4, 1.8, or like the DX 1.7, 24 millimeter, which I have. So let's see, I brought the 12 to 28 f2.8, the 24 millimeter 1.7, and this one, which is like 3.5 to I think 5.6 on the kit lens. Okay, so if I put on the 12-28, that's the widest. What I was going to do was show what the 11 millimeter on the Sony compared to the 12 millimeter on here. But it didn't work because the Sony lens 11 millimeter is brand new, and I need a software update to work with that adapter in order to view that lens on this camera. And the funny thing is, with Nikon, with most of the fixed, like let's say the FTZ adapter or something like that for the lens, in order to update the lens, you put it on the Z50 and it will update it. You put it on another camera, sometimes it would, sometimes it wouldn't update. So you put it on that DX camera and it updated everything, which amazes me. So it's a beautiful fall at 93 degrees, Indian summer, but we got some cold weather coming. And people in Idaho, look out. Idaho, Montana. So I use the Digimax from, what is it, Manfrotto tabletop tripod, and it would shake all over the place. This tripod, Zedio, with this ball head, yeah, I can't understand why that lady didn't make a right. Oh, crap. Okay. 30 miles an hour. See, going downhill, it's 31, 32, 33, 32. So my cruise control is controlling it most of the time. Now, if it went to 34 or 35, then you would hear the engine kick in with the lower speed. So with the kit lens, not hitting the windshield, everything's looking good. And I'll put it down to 2 so you can hardly hear the air conditioning. Since I've been in the shade, it's gone down to 92 degrees. So if I can get an update for that lens, then I'll try it out between the 12 and 28 and that 11 millimeter from Sony on this camera. Yep, they're rearranging all the lanes. I got it, guy. Yeah. So they moved the lanes to the right, to the left. Look at that. They just crunched up. Knucklehead. Didn't even stop. Yep. Beautiful day. Love the clouds. And I love this camera. And I am leaning toward the right, folks. So this is at 24 millimeters. You'll get part of the hood. So check the mail. Get an update to that software. Hopefully you have it. And then you're going to see a shocker. A Sony lens on a Nikon at 11 millimeters. On the ZFC. So why don't you do it on the Z30? Because it overheats. Putting up Halloween. Yeah, I'll be getting some groceries too. It's going to be a beautiful sunset also. So if you like this type of content, please give me a like, subscribe, Any comments or questions, put it down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and remember, stay safe, keep smiling until next time. I shall see you then. Goodbye, folks.